Good morning, Jackednnerdy fans. Jeremy here with my non-spoiler review for The Exorcist Believer. Before I jump into that review though, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you guys never miss out on a video. And if you do enjoy our content, please make sure you give these videos a thumbs up. It is the greatest metric that YouTube uses when deciding to promote our videos to other users, and it doesn't cost you a thing. So smash that thumbs up button. We greatly appreciate your support. So with that out of the way, let's jump into it. So again, last week when I was over in Melbourne, I took the time out to go and check out The Exorcist Believer. Hence why this video is coming out a little bit later than normal for you guys, but I still hope you enjoy it. So I went out and checked out The Exorcist Believer. Now, I'm a big fan of the Exorcist franchise. I think it's a great franchise to watch. I love the whole concept of demon possession and things like that. And you would know that if you've watched some of my other reviews of recent horror films. So I love the Exorcist franchise, and when I saw the trailers for this film, I thought they were very, very intriguing. It brought something new to the table because I mean, no spoilers, but it's all in the trailer. This time around, it's two girls that are possessed at the same time, as opposed to just like the one person. So it's really, really kind of trippy in the sense that they're both kind of connected and things like that. So I thought that was really, really interesting. Also, from the trailers, the cast looked absolutely fantastic. You had Ellen Burstyn coming back, Leslie Odom Jr. Coming in. I think he's a brilliant actor. I really enjoy his work. And Dowd, who I absolutely love. I think she's a great actress. But then the two little girls, Olivia O'Neill and Lidya Jewett. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Just from the trailers, like they look like I was really, really intrigued. Like they looked like they were doing fantastic jobs. So fast forward, went to the film, sat down. Unfortunately, I had some fucking assholes in this film sitting 2 rows behind me that just insisted on talking throughout the entire film. Like, honestly, if you don't want to see the film, don't fucking come. Go somewhere else. Don't ruin everyone else's experience. Sorry for the rant, but that really pissed me off that these people just insisted on sitting there and just talking throughout the entire film. But I did actually enjoy the film itself. The film itself is actually very well written, very well scripted. The story itself of these two girls, after school, they go walking in the woods. They disappear. Everyone's looking for them. No one can find them. And then I think it was 3 days. 3 days later, they just appear out of nowhere. And then things progress from there, and the possession and everything, evolves from there. So, really, really well put together. Really, really well scripted. Enjoyed it. The movie itself I enjoyed quite a bit. I don't think it's the strongest out of the Exorcist franchise, not by any stretch. Probably, just in my opinion, the two strongest properties out of the Exorcist franchise was the Exorcist TV show that they did a couple of years ago. I thought that was absolutely fantastic. And also, what was it? The Exorcist of Emily Rose, I thought was absolutely brilliant as well, because you didn't see anything, but it was just all of it was just a deeply disturbing and troubling film. So I thought those two were my favourite. And then probably the third one to follow was was it Exorcist the Beginning, I think it was, which kind of told the story of like before the events of the first film, when the little idol was found in Africa, and the events that followed in the village and everything. I thought that was really well done as well. I really enjoyed that film as well. So, I mean, I love these films. I think they're really, really good. Like I said, I enjoyed this film quite a bit. There were probably just a few little things that I didn't quite enjoy, but I think the biggest thing was having these dickheads behind me ruining the film for everyone. That was probably the biggest issue that I had. Just going back to the cast for a little bit. I mean, there were a few other really good actors and actresses in this film. Raphael Sbarge. I can never pronounce his name right. He's in heaps of stuff though, and he's always brilliant. Really good actor. E.J. Bonilla played one of the priests. He was really, really good. So look, I mean, hands down, I did not have a single issue with the casting. In my opinion, the casting was perfect. Even the story itself was really, really good, really intriguing. There wasn't anything that kind of felt out of place to me. I did think they did a fantastic job with the story, the scripting, all of that. Look, so all in all, it's a good, solid Exorcist film. If you're looking for a film, I mean, if you're a horror fan, you'll love it. If you're looking for a good date night film, again, you'll like it. It's a good date night film, especially if you're wanting a horror film for a date night. It's a good film. Like, you will enjoy it quite a bit. I have very, very little criticism of this film. I suppose as a fan of the franchise, I wouldn't rate it as the best, as I said. But it's a solid Exorcist film. At the moment, it's got an IMDB score of 5.2. A Rotten Tomatoes score of 22%, which I think is quite low. Google users are giving it a rate of 66%, so it's got a few, some fans there. I'd have to say, the visual effects I thought were really good. The makeup was really good. I definitely wouldn't say this is a bad film. Considering I've seen some absolutely horrible movies over the last 12, 18 months, I definitely wouldn't class this as one of them. I'd give it a solid maybe 6 out of 10, 5.5, 6 out of 10. Wasn't a complete waste of time. Definitely wasn't a waste of money. I did enjoy myself. I'd give it a solid, 5.5 or 6 out of 10. I would definitely encourage everyone to go and see this film for themselves and make up their own mind. As always, with anything like this, film is always subjective, and I would always encourage our viewers to go and see films for themselves or watch TV shows for themselves. Make up your own mind, on what you do and don't like. If you do go, if you do decide to go and see this film, I would very much encourage you to come back to this video afterwards and just chuck a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this film. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Where would you rank it in terms of the franchise? Is it your favourite? Is it your least favourite? I'd really like to know what other people think and what our audiences think of these films. So definitely hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. And while you're at it, if you haven't done so already, as I mentioned at the start of the video, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. And if you do enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, stay jacked and stay nerdy.